Many children have challenging experience in school due to constant bullying that they suffer from fellow school-going children. For some, it starts by a very tender level of education and does not end until the individual is through with their education level. It is quite unfair to those who endure bullying as they are unable to pay proper attention to their education, which places their future in jeopardy. Many people have suffered lasting damage due to the bullying they have experienced while in school. Therefore, to encourage practice, bullying should be criminalized. Once bullying is criminalized, younger school-going children who want to act as bullies will see where their actions will lead them. They could serve a term in juvenile correction center where they will learn the errors of their ways. Bullies should have criminal actions taken against them and should serve the time in prison to correct the behavior. The number of school-going children who have opted to extreme actions such as suicide due to school bullying is alarming. Some children are unable to handle the strain and mental torture that comes with bullying. Therefore, the best option that they have is self-harm, which is something that young individuals shouldn't result in. They are unable to communicate their issues due to the fear of future victimized in schools. And those who are responsible for such actions do not suffer any consequences, therefore should be held accountable for taking such steps that cause mental and physical harm to other students. Acknowledging causing another person pain and suffering shows that therefore is such student intentionally causing such pain to another individual. They deserve justified punishment. Students end up suffering from depression during their school-going year due to the type of stress they undergo in school. The depressed state could result in personality change, where once a bright character becomes dark. Schools need to open up places where bullying victims can report what they are going through anonymously. Other students can also share the bullying cases they witnessed through the same place. This will go a long way in ensuring that the bullies are caught and punished by the schools. However, bullying still needs to be criminalized so that such people can be arrested and jailed and taught a lesson on why to avoid harmful practices. Bullying has long-term effects on children, especially if they lack the right mental and emotional support. Their self-esteem ends up going low since they may not understand why they were bullied for their differences. Knowing that actions such as bullying will affect an individual in the future and still take a part in bullying should be punished. In some cases, the level of bullying that takes place causes the patient to suffer post-traumatic stress disorder long after they finish school. To handle this, the individual needs to pay a physiologist to get over the trauma. This is a costly process that the victim has to go through, and bullies get to live lives as usual. Since the effects of bullying have been mapped out by researchers, bullies have no excuse to continue taking part in the harmful practices. Schools are required to teach their children and students that bullying is wrong. While explaining the dangers of bullying, the fact that there are still students who go out of their way to bully others shows they are still aware of how their actions are going to affect the recipient. Therefore, as they are acknowledging causing harm to another individual, they should be held accountable. The criminalization of bullying would help curb the issue once all sense there will be actual consequences to suffer. It will also allow the victims a feeling of justice due to being punished for something that they cannot control. Bullying has affected on the bullies as well as the victims. The bullies need adequate counseling as well as suitable punishment for the actions they have taken part in. The behavior of bullies needs examinations to see why the particular student is expressing themselves in such ways. One of the effects of bullying on the bullies is that they have a higher chance of dropping out of school. Once they are tired of dealing with other students at school, they will look for new victims outside of school. The bullies start a tendency of not following the laws that are in place. Therefore, knowing that they will not receive extreme punishment pushes the bullies to start truancy. Bullies generally have trouble with authorities, thus keeping us the image that they have created is essential since they know that they will be in trouble once caught. This further promotes truancy, which completely wrecks the bullying life. The academic life of the bully deteriorates rapidly as a result of the absence and mental issues. Physiologists' help is necessary to ensure that bullies understand why they are punished and why they feel the need to hurt another defensive student. Bullies lack sufficient social interaction because many people their age are afraid to interact with them. The lack of social interaction is harmful since the bullies do not see the effect of bullying in their lives. Understand this could give the bullies some new perspectives on their behavior, and they can think of how to handle the situation while paying the consequences set by the government. The bullies face higher chances of getting into substance abuse due to how much time they spend outside the school environment. Bullying is a problem that many schools have tried to deal with. This practice takes place not only in schools, but also in some workplaces. And a person who suffered bullying in their younger years could easily tolerate bullying. Putting strict measures in place to handle bullying in the area where it originates will ensure the future effects of bullying are avoided. However, the bullies ignore the school policies and bullying others, knowing that very little will be done in terms of punishment. The effect of bullying is sometimes extreme, such as when students commit suicide or result in causing themselves harm. Schools are expected to be a safe place for children to develop themselves, and if such an environment is not ensured, persons in authority are failing. As seen in the paper, the negative effects of bullying are numerous and cannot be put into words. It is because of this that bullying should be criminalized and serve repercussions paid by those taking part in the dangerous activity. To get rid of the bullying issue, criminalization of bullying will suffer from reprieve to victims, which is necessary.